different sort of blind this morning. A lot of times, to make things easy on me when I'm out looking for wildlife, I try to find those places that wildlife is going to be easy to spot. Sometimes it's a park, national wildlife refuge, or whatever. And in those places, wildlife is used to seeing cars driving around continually. So cars work as a great blind. As long as you don't get out, as long as you stay in your car, a lot of times they'll stand still just right off the road. You can get some great shots. Driving around for wildlife is not only a relaxing way to see and photograph a variety of species, it is also very productive. I just spotted this one buck right by the road. He's kind of hard to see, but because I was going slow, I saw his antlers sticking up. He's right over here in the ditch, but he's trying to hide out. He's in the shade. Not a great picture, but man, what a magnificent buck. Like I said, wildlife is so used to seeing cars and trucks driving around, even the most wary of wildlife pays very little attention to vehicles. This particular location has been great this morning. I've seen maybe 100 deer so far. Most of them have been way out in the field, but a lot of them have been pretty close to the road. And so the key is when you see them close to the road is spot them in enough time so you're not driving real fast and stopping right in front of them to make them nervous. The key is when you see them, anticipate what they're going to do. And then what I'll do is I'll slow down to just a crawl and really creep up next to them. And by doing that, they get comfortable with you being there. They're not spooked. They don't think you mean any harm. And they'll stand there and be really natural just right next to the road. When I'm driving around, I try to be consistent in the path I take, and then I'll drive slowly and keep my eyes open for wildlife. I keep a beanbag on the windowsill in which to rest and steady my camera. After that, I just drive. Sure, wildlife photography like this can be hit and miss, but it can also be very productive. A few days later, I took my son out for a photo road trip. We saw some other wildlife like bobwhite quail and some hawks and other small game like that, but really what we're concentrating on are white-tailed deer, and we've seen plenty of them. I may even come back and try this drive one more time tomorrow. Again, when you're driving around in the country and driving these county roads, deer are used to seeing cars all the time, so they're not quite as spooked by them, and so we're taking advantage of that natural wariness and the fact that it is during the rut and it's during their breeding season, and we're getting some great photos out of this adventure. We did manage a few pictures, but the greatest prize on the trip was just getting to hang out together. If you want to learn more about wildlife photography, check out my website at wildlifephotoshow.com or follow me on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram.